Hallelujah, family, at this time. May the peace of Yah come upon you, brothers and sisters, at this time. This is a very important video I must share with you at this time, brothers and sisters. At this time, we're talking about the sons of Dawid, brothers and sisters, at this time, that we're going to cover, of the nation of Yada. This video is to the utmost importance at this time, brothers and sisters. I pray that you adhere to the words of Yah, the deliverance of Yah, brothers and sisters, because Yah said deliverers is coming to Zion. And you need to know what all these things mean, brothers and sisters, and the work we must do, and we must carry out the plans of Yah in the earth. Because the sons of Yah will rule in the kingdom of Yah, under Yah, brothers and sisters, and carry out many functions for Yah. These are things you must understand. These are things you must understand. These are things you must know and take to mind and heart, brothers and sisters, at this time. And so I'm going to cover Psalms 132, verse 118, and chapter 21 of Psalm, to show you some very important information there that you must take to heart and must learn to apply these things. And we must perform the will of Yah, brothers and sisters. The will of Yah must be carried out by the people of Yah. It's things we must do in this earth, brothers and sisters, to the very most importance. You must apply these things. You must meditate on these things, brothers and sisters. Because right now, many of our people, they relishing the accomplishments they achieve in association with the enemy. And because what they accomplish in this enemy government, far and near, brothers and sisters, they became content with the afflictions that have been placed upon their nations. They watch how this enemy destroyed their own people. Yes. A lot of watching ignorance. They've been consumed by the ways of the enemy, brothers and sisters, indoctrinated. Many people accept this enemy government as theirs. Yes. I even heard a man named Abraham Bowden, the first black, so-called black Secret Service agent. He believed in the Constitution of the United States of America, accepted. Despite all they've done unto our people in the past, brothers and sisters, to defend the Constitution. He spoke highly of the Constitution because he did not know his own Torah. He did not know his own culture. Just like Abiyah said, our people will become blind. Yes, spiritually blind. When you're spiritually blind, it's talking about you become morally blind. Your standards is not of your own. It would be the standards of a foreign nation, your enemy. We're talking about the Torah, the laws, the way of life. Yes. Our people was indoctrinated, brought up under the enemy, in the enemy grip, in the enemy hold. So all they would teach you, like all they teach you now when you go to their school, is their standard. That's why in every school you go to, they have the pledge allegiance to the flag. One nation under God. And they tell you liberty and freedom for all falsehood. See, this man Albert Bowden found that out to be falsehood. From the lower to the higher ranks to the lower ranks. He's found out it to be fraudulent, it to be fake. It's double standards. It's not equal for all, brothers and sisters, not justice for all. He found these things out personally. That in every form of government, from their legal system, it's all injustice towards our people, brothers and sisters. And he got first-hand experience of these things, brothers and sisters. So right now, we're going to cover just a very important and serious instructions, right, I'm giving you. We're talking about deliverance of y'all people and how y'all people going to be delivered, brothers and sisters, and by whom. It's all the will of Yah, the plans of Yah, but certain things his people must carry out on the earth. And you must begin to know who you are. You must know who you are. Your heart must be in this. Your mind got to be in this. Because you can't do nothing without your mind and your heart. Because your heart is what leads you to do right or to do wrong based on the knowledge you have. And the knowledge of yourself. Because we got righteous knowledge and we got evil knowledge. That will take you further away from Yah. You cannot please Yah. You cannot be a part of his government. Unless you have his ruach, unless you have his spirit. The spirit is the spirit of righteousness. The spirit of the ways of Yah. How to do things, how to live, how to function, how to walk, where to go. These are all the things you must know as the sons of Yah, the sons of Dawid. Because the son of Dawid is given unto you to sit on the throne of Dawid. To lead the nation, the 12 tribes, and eventually the whole earth will come up to the city of Yah Shalom to hear the words of Yah. But it begins with the sons of Dawid to get back in line in the 12 tribes of Yah. Because Yah, this prince shall come. The prince that represents righteousness of Yah, the standard bearer. They will get all the nation of Yah, all the tribes of Yashael Yah, the man named Yah, back in line with Yah. These are the important words of Yah what I'm about to give you, brother and sister, right here. I'm coming from Psalms, right here. The sons of Accent, the Leah, exhorting, going back up to Zion. Keep all these things in mind. The exodus from out of captivity back to Yah. I'm bringing this video before my other video part 2 because this is so important. Right here it says, remember, O Yah, on Dawid's behalf. All his afflictions. How he swore to Yah and vowed to the mighty one of Yaakov. Surely I will not enter my house, nor lie on my bed. I will not give sleep to my eyes, or slumber to my eyelids, until I find a place for Yah, a dwelling place for the mighty one of Yaakov. It said, behold, we heard of it in Ephratah. We found it in the field of Jaar. He said, let us go into the dwelling place. Let us worship at the footstool. Arise, O Yah, to your resting place, you and the ark of your strength. The ark of the covenant, ark of the strength that embodies the words of Yah, the Torah of Yah, the strength of Yah, his words, the way of life, his standard. It said, let your priests be clothed with righteousness. See? And performing the laws of Yah, the Torah. See? And keeping of the Torah, clothed with righteousness. Let your righteously ones sing for joy. Not godly, but righteously ones sing. Those who obey Yah sing for joy. For the sake of Dawid, your servant, do not turn away your face of your anointed. You see that? It say Yah has sworn to Dawid. See, right here, Yah made an oath to Dawid, a truth from which he will not turn back. Of the fruit of your body, see, from the fruit of Dawid's body, I will set upon your throne. See, from the fruit, the offspring of Dawid's body, God promised he will set upon Dawid's throne. If your sons will keep my covenant, see, keep the covenant, the agreement to obey the Torah of Yah, and my testimony, see, and including the testimony, the words that come from the mouths of the prophet, the testimony, the words of Yah, which I will teach them. See, the words that Yah will teach them. See right here, the covenant was the obedience into compliance to keep the Torah of Yah. And, see, remember, in the prophet Yeshaya, the one they call Isaiah, he said, if they speak not according to the words of Yah, the Torah of Yah, and, see, the inclusion of the testimony, which is the word that Yah gave to the prophets, the witnesses of Yah, the words that he gave to the prophet, he said the truth is not in them. So right here, let me find my place. Right here, it said, of the fruit of your body I will set on the throne, on your throne. It said, if your sons will keep my Torah, see, keep my covenant, the agreement, the contract, and my testimony, which I will teach them, their sons also shall set on your throne forever, see, continuously. And you know, in that time period, when the sons did not continue at that time, he said, and then he wants you to tell you, if they do not continue, I will punish them. Then at a certain point of time, restore them. And that's what I'm going over with you now, brothers and sisters. We're in the process to be restored back to Yah. But it comes through the obedience of Yah. Saying their sons also shall set upon your throne forever. Remember, forever means continuance. Only time period now, the last time period now, we've been away and removed from the throne for over 2,000 years. If never been nobody else to sit on a throne to rule the kingdom of Yah for over 2,000 years on earth. It said, for Yah has chosen Zion, see, the place for the sons of Dawid to dwell, to rule. So keep that in mind. He has desired it for his habitation. He said, this is my resting place forever. See the resting place? He said, when we turn back to Zion, sons of Dawid, that is our resting place. Nowhere else in this earth, no other government. That's why I told you about the continents. Too many of our people of the tribe of Yaakov is relishing in the accomplishment they did, achievements. I graduated from college, high school. I got my master's, my bachelor's. They let me be an FBI agent, a CIA agent, a DEA. I'm a doctor. I won all these awards, these achievements. My bank account is $2 billion or whatever. But you do not have the kingdom of Yah, brothers and sisters. and your nation is dying right before your eyes. But my plead is going out to the sons of Dawid until you rise up above all the accomplishments that you achieved in captivity under the hands of the enemy. You got to remove that cloak away from your eyes, the blindness, the deception, the falsehood. Because the sons of Yah, the sons of Dawid, got to obey Yah for the nation of Yah to be delivered. Think a kingdom, think about your nation, not just your individually success, family. Many of you think about that way. I know that. I see it. So nobody can lie to me. I see it in my nation. I see it in the nation of Yah. I see it in the sons of Dawid. The jealousy, the hatred. The selfishness. It must end. Your heart must be into your nation. Your mind. To carry out the plans of Yah as I'm giving it to you, brothers and sisters, right here. Let me get my place right here. Let me go to 10. For the sake of Dawid, your servant, do not turn away the face of your anointed. See, if I do not turn away the face of your anointed, yes, the Messiah, the sovereign that will sit on the throne of Yah, that will rule the nation of the nation of Yaakov, the 12 tribes, and then all the earth will be under. Yah. In this day, brothers and sisters, in time. All the scriptures, prophecies verify these things, the testimonies of Yah. He said, if your sons will keep my covenant, see, this is it's an if you obey Yah. Yah don't force you to do these things. It's an if your sons will keep my covenant, my testimony, which I will teach them. See, Yah will teach you these things, but it's if you keep them. He don't make it. It's if you obey him, then all these things apply as I read them to you. But they will not come upon our nation until you obey Yah. Right here, let me read it. It said, their sons also shall sit upon the throne forever, continuously. It said, for Yah has chosen Zion. He has desired it for his habitation. It said, this is my resting place forever. Here I will dwell, for I have desired it. See, these are the desires of Yah. These his ones. He said, I will abundantly bless her provision. See, the nation of Yada. He said, I will satisfy her needy with bread. See, the needy he won't satisfy. Nobody will lack nothing with bread, food. Her priests, see, now he talking about the priests, also I will clothe with salvation. See, deliverance, salvation. The Levites. He said, and her righteously ones will sing aloud for joy. See, those who obey Yah. There's no room for sinners, brothers and sisters, in this new world order of Yah that is coming. He said, there I will cause the horn of Dawid to spring forth. You see there? In Zion. He said, there in Zion, where we must return to the resting place of Yah. There is no other place in this earth, brothers and sisters. You will die in your selfishness. If you reject Yah, He's going to reject you. He said, there I will cause the horn. See the horn? Remember the little horn of the wicked one that speak great swelling words? But this is the horn. The Messiah of Dawid to spring forth. You see, there He's going to cause it to relish, to flourish, to shine. Right here he said, I have prepared a lamp for my anointed. You see that? A lamp. as a light to the whole earth, the righteousness to the whole earth. For his anointing, he said, dead. He said, his enemies, see, I will clothe with shame. See, the enemy of the horn of Dawid, the branch that will rise up and spring forth from out of the root, a new branch, the horn of Dawid, to spring forth dead in Zion. He said, I have prepared a lamp for my anointed. His enemies I will clothe with shame. See, the enemies, this lamp, this horn, branch will know his enemies. He will be sensitive to them. He will know the ones that oppose Yah. So you know he got to be among us to know these things, to know his enemies. Because remember the Father said he's going to give this one knowledge. And through experiences. So right here he said, and his enemies I will clothe with shame, but upon himself his crown shall shine. You see that? As I go to Psalm 21. See, upon himself his crown shall shine. The kingdom of Yah, brothers and sisters. These are the living words of Yah I give unto you, brothers and sisters. Psalm 21, verse 1 to 13, we're going to cover at this time, brothers and sisters. See that? Praise. It's a praise for deliverance. See, praise, hallelujah, for deliverance. For the choir director, a psalm of Dawid. See, remember we said Dawid, also the seed of Dawid. Hallelujah for deliverance. It's an oh Yah. In your strength, the king will be glad. So all honor go to Yah. See, it's in Yah's strength. That's why the nation is called Yahshua Yah, upright strength with Yah. Without Yah, we have no power, no strength at all to overcome our enemies. It's oh Yah, in your strength, the king will be glad. See how the king gonna be glad in the strength of Yah, not of any strength of his own, but the strength of Yah. See, oh Yah, in your strength, the king will be glad. In your salvation, how greatly he will rejoice. See, in the salvation of Yah, the king will rejoice. It said, you have given him his heart's desire. See, deliverance from the enemies. It's, and you has not withheld the request of his lips. Shelah. It said, for you doers meet him with the blessings of right things. See, beneficial things. You does not set a crown of fine gold on his head. Excuse me. You does set a crown of fine gold on his head. And he asks life of you. You did give it to him. Live of days forever and ever. His honor is great through your salvation. See, through the salvation of Yah, the deliverance from captivity, the deliverance of our nation, back to Yah, the righteous ones back to Yah. Because only the righteous ones going to dwell in the land of Zion. Remember that. Splendor and majesty you does place upon him. For you does make him most blessed forever. You does make him joyful with gladness in your presence. For the king trusts in Yah. See, for the king trusts in Yah. For the king trusts in Yah. It's very important to the sons of Yah. For the king trusts in Yah. For David's seed, the king will trust in Yah. And through the loving kindness of the Most High, he will not be shaken. your hand will find out all your enemies. See, it said your hand will find out all your enemies. And your right hand will find out those who hate you. You see that? No enemy of Yah, no enemy of the king will be able to trick him. Yah said he's going to find out all of his enemies. See, and saying your hand will find out all your enemies. Your right hand will find out those who hate you. And you will make them as a fiery oven in the time of your anger. You see that? You see that? The mindset of the king? And Yah will swallow them up in his wrath of your presence. See? In the presence of the king, while he is on earth and alive and well, the enemy will be defeated, and the fire will devour them. And their offspring you will destroy from the earth. You see that? And their descendants from among the sons of men. Though they intended evil against you. You see that? And devised a plot, they will not succeed. See, this is talking about a plot against our nation. A plot against the work of Yah. They scheme and they plot and they plan to destroy the nation of Yah. Remember Psalm 83, brothers and sisters. And destroy the sons of Dawid. Why do you think they're killing the Abaru people in America? The males. They try to destroy the royal bloodline of Dawid. Even though the nation of Yah is scattered all over the earth, like Yah said. At the further parts of the earth away. So they know this. But even though they know that Abiyah would not allow them to destroy the royal line of Dawid, it will always remain a son of Dawid on the throne that follow Yah, that obey Yah. When one rise up from the seat of Dawid and obey Yah, he will ascend back to the throne of Yah. That's what the scriptures show you, brothers. So not just any seed of Dawid. He got to obey Yah. That will say, if you obey the Torah of Yah, the covenant of Yah, there will always remain a seed of Dawid on the throne. So 2,000 years went past. No seed of Dawid was on the throne. We had no righteous seed in the earth, brothers and sisters, of Dawid at that time. But now it's possible. And now it will be. So let me get my place. Give me a moment. Let me just go 10 again real quick. And their offsprings you will destroy from the earth. See, the wicked ones. And their descendants from among the sons of men. See, of the enemy. And though they intend evil against you, and devise a plot, they will not succeed. For you will make them turn their back. You will aim with your bowstrings at their faces. As I be you exalted, O Yah, in your strength, and we will sing and praise your power. See the power of Yah, brothers and sisters. These are things you must know, sons of Dawid. These are things you must be willing to obey Yah for, to accomplish this. Your mind, your heart. You cannot stay with your enemy. If you stay with the enemy of Yah, you are the ones that don't obey the Torah of Yah. When I call you to assemble, when I call you to rally, to obey Yah, you got to obey Yah. You can't stay still, stagnated, dormant. And Ezekiel 37 tell you to rise up out of the grave of exile and return to Yah. to Zion. These are the words of Yah, the living words of Yah I give you, brothers, brothers, without the sugar coat on it. This message is directly for the sons of Dawid, the royal line of Dawid, that must carry out the plans of Yah. Of the nation of Yada. It's time to get the house in order, brothers and sisters, like never before. You got to give up this wicked way. Because longer as you take, you will die in captivity. You will die in captivity. Because Yah changed not, and his Torah changed not. And the words he gave to the prophets changed not. Right here in Ezekiel, I'm going to cover this real quick. It said the vision explained. The vision of Ezekiel explained right here. I'm going to start off with chapter 37 of Ezekiel, verse 11. And then he said to me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Yashael Yah, upright strength with Yah. Behold, they say our bones are dry. See, a physical live people, only physical live people can talk. Dead know nothing, but spiritually dead they are. Without the standards of Yah. That's what it's telling you right there. Our bones are dry. See, showing they dry and they're operating under another spirit. And our hope has perished. See, expectation in Yah of deliverance. We are completely cut off. He said, therefore, prophesy and say to them, thus saith Yah Barah, the creator of heaven and the earth, behold, I will open your graves. See, the graves of exile, and cause you to come up out of your graves. You see that? O my people, and I will bring you into the land of Yashael Yah again. You see that? The link? Cause you to come up out of your grave, to rise up out of captivity. The grave is death. But these people was alive and speaking and saying they got no hope. Showing they are blind. They're not thinking right. Not on the words of Yah. They're not adhering. To say something like that, they don't have the knowledge that Yah said, if you turn back to me, you turn to the Torah, I will bless you. I will rise you up and bring you home again. But only the blind will say of their own culture, on their own way, from their own creator, will say we have no hope. We have no expectation. So they will walk in the ways of their own. Brothers and sisters, right here. He said, behold, I will open your graves. See, when he opening, he giving you knowledge of him again. To come out of the spiritually deaf. It costs you. Remember, it make me think about, I never saw the movie, but I saw the highlights on TV. They said, take this orange pill, what door you want to try, or the blue pill. But Abiyah said he's going to open your graves. See, bring all the deception away from you. And cause you to come up out of your graves, see, out of the blindness. Oh, my people. And I will bring you into your land. See, now bringing you in there in a certain manner. He's giving you a heart after him. The heart to come and follow the Torah. Remember, he said no sinner is coming. No sinner is going to dwell and be in the kingdom of Yah. These are things you got to remember, family. And these are things you will know for everyone who make it into the kingdom of Yah. He said, then you will know. See, he said, then, after all of this tape, he said, then you will know that I am Yah, whom have opened your graves and caused you to come up out of your graves, my people. See? And I will put my spirit within you. See, he repeating that. He said, I will put my spirit, Ruach, in you. Within you, and you will come to life. See that? Talking about now, when it said come to life, you're going to have the knowledge of Yah again. The knowledge of the Torah. The knowledge of the ways of Yah and what we must do, so you're going to come to life again. If He's taking you out of the grave, in the grave, that is among your captors, among another government, not ours. Because the government of Yah is not the government of the United States of America or any European nation or any place you're in captivity. You go back under the covenant of Yah. You coming. He brings you back home to be under a covenant. The covenant is under the Torah of Yah, under the standard, under the government, under the rule, the legal system of Yah. He never waking you up to stay stagnated, to stay in, and to rest. There's no rest in captivity. That's why you see our people dying, because of lack of knowledge. These are things you must know. And now you will. It said, and I will put my spirit within you, and you will come to life, and I will place you on your own land. You see that? And then you will know that I am Yah, have spoken and done it, declares Yah. You see that, brothers and sisters? Right here, he said, I will put you, let me get my place. He said, and I will put my spirit within you. I read that. Let me go down. He said, and I will place you in your own land. And then I give you all the other scriptures how we got to do it, brothers and sisters. These are the words of Yah I give you. These are the words of Yah I'm going to leave you with to contemplate on and think on at this time. The sons of Dawid, when I return back unto you with the next video, that it's equal to the utmost important to show you more things about the words of Yah and who you must gather to lead you, to guide you, all the way back to Zion. With that, I say, Torah Yah.